So we've seen the popularity of the new upcoming UK girl group known as Flow from the last year. So I'm going to introduce you to a few more British girl groups I see topping the charts very soon and have potential to become big someday, like Flow. Before getting into this video, please like and subscribe if you want more girl group related videos, because I genuinely enjoy researching and enjoy talking about girl groups, new, old, whatever. The first new girl group I'm going to be talking about is RLY, also known as RLY. RLY were formed together as a six-piece girl group on the X Factor the band. Yes, the same show Simon Cowell tried to make his cringy debut of making UK pop, if you remember. It was a mess. But hey ho, the group wasn't that bad though. Anyways, back to RLY. Hallie, Jess, Kelly Marie and Virginia auditioned as solo artists for the show and later were put together with the past members Luana and Saoirse, who both later decided to leave the group to pursue a solo career. In 2019, they performed songs on the show that were Independent Woman by Destiny's Child, a mashup between Problem by Ariana Grande and I Can't Feel My Face by The Weeknd, which was amazing, probably one of their best performances on the X Factor the band, and made me like them. Sorry Not Sorry by Demi Lovato, and to top the end of their show, their original song written by their member Kelly Marie called Be Like Them. Be Like Them led the group to win the show and could have been their debut single. However, the song never was released on streaming platforms and we have no idea why. We were bloody robbed. Justice for Be Like Them, because that song deserved better. In 2020, they were signed to Psycho Records, however, were dropped due to Psycho shutting down and were signed to Lateral Management, which they are still with today. In 2022, they signed to Warner Records, however, they had to leave that record label due to Warner disliking the songs they produced, which was delaying their official debut date. How can you not like Love Me or Not or Superpower, because they are the best songs a girl group has ever released, okay? Also, through the last 4 years, COVID impacted a lot on them and delayed their official release debut date, which is probably so frustrating for them because they just wanted to release music, and I totally feel for them, and I have so much respect for them because they've worked so hard through the years. So yeah, that's why I am passionate about this girl group, and I think that they can go far because they haven't even disbanded yet, and I think that's just amazing. And it really shows how serious they take the music industry and themselves and how strong their friendship is. In January 2023, the group announced they had a new fifth member after past member Luana Martinez had left the group back in 2022 in August. The new fifth member was announced on the 2nd of January 2023, which was revealed to be Kyra West. Girls already knew Kyra from past experiences, like she was on the show CBBC Got What It Takes with Kelly, which was a singing show for kids, and she was also put in a girl group with familiar faces, Georgia Douglas from Flow and Ellie from Melodies. If you don't remember, Melodies were put together on Little Mix Research, but they've disbanded now, rest in peace. After revealing that Kyra was in the group, RLY released their first demo version of Love Me or Not on SoundCloud, and wow, the girlies were going wild. It did really well, to be honest. I think it's got 34k streams now on SoundCloud, which was impressive for just a demo. I believe that this was the time they were having trouble with their old label Warner Records, because they later on released the official debut of Love Me or Not on the 3rd of August 2023, which was the biggest relief for fans because we waited 4 years for them to debut, and finally they're giving it to us this year. After the debut of Love Me or Not, it was later revealed that the girls were signed to a new record label, which is Darko Records. Darko Records is also underneath the Warner Music Group. and the label is a small label as well. In September, they released their second single, Superpower, on the 21st of September 2023, and this song has to be one of my favourites. The song is written by members Jess Foley and Kyra West. Kyra says in the Line Up Best Fit article, the conversations that inspired Superpower were about embracing vulnerability, I cannot say that word, and turning it into a source of power. We spoke about individual weaknesses and how important it was to not let that be a barrier for anyone. Kelly also adds, it's so important for all of us to relate to our songs, even if they're in different ways. This is one of the reasons why I'm very intrigued with these girls in the first place. I generally think they are able to go far as a group and are perfect roles for young girls. They are set to release their first ever EP in either the end of 2023 or January 2024, which has been confirmed to be called Our Generation. They teased the name of the EP and the tracks in the Superpower visualizer. Now we're going to be talking about their iconic covers they have done, and oh wow, they have impressed so many people. At the start of 2023, they released their cover of Cuff It by Beyonce. Their Cuff It cover did really well on all of their social medias. It went viral on TikTok. I think it had like over 2 million views on TikTok. It did well on YouTube and SoundCloud. And this was the same time they announced that Kyra joined the group, and they revealed that she was the new 5th member of the group. The reason why the Cuff It cover is my favourite cover out of all the girls' covers they've posted is because you can just tell they have chemistry together and they're enjoying being in a group, and I think that's so important to have when you're in a girl band, because we've seen girl groups in the past before, they just don't have a good connection. I think that's the reason why Little Mix did so well, because they had a good bond, except from Jessie's departure. But the three of Little Mix have such a good bond, and I can just tell RLY are going to be together for years to come, and I'm so excited to see what they're going to do in the future. They later covered Escapism by Ray and Kill Bill by SZA and uploaded the same on SoundCloud and YouTube. And one thing about their covers is that they have this really cool aesthetic lighting. I don't know what it's called. A cool lighting what they have. And it's really, it just gives me cozy vibes, the lighting what they have for their covers, and I really love it. I love the aesthetic they have, and I think that's really, really good for girl groups these days to have their own niches. And yeah, on the 20th of October 2023, the girls performed at Metropolis Studios for their first ever live performance in London, and it was amazing. I couldn't go, but in the videos they sounded so good, and the looks they were giving, the outfit they were definitely giving, and they all looked stunning. They performed their Cuff It cover, their cover of Say You Won't Be There by the Spice Girls. Of course, they covered Love Me or Not and Superpower, and also sang a few unreleased songs, for example, Ring the Alarm and Generation. And oh my god, I cannot wait for this EP to come out. I'm so proud of these girls. I'm so excited to hear more music from them, and yeah, I'm so proud of them. The next girl group I'm going to be talking about is a girl group called Say Now. Say Now, also known as Need a Name Bro, are a British three-piece vocal and dance girl group who have recently been gaining a lot of attention on social media recently this year. The members are Amelia, who is aged 20, Izzy, who is 19, and Maddie, who is 20. Izzy and Amelia were found on social media from posting covers by their management, known as Modest Management, and were later formed together in 2021. Izzy and Amelia said that they wanted to find their final third member by themselves, so both of them checked every person's following to find a girl who could sing to fit in with their group until they found Maddie. They found Maddie through Instagram, where Amelia direct messaged her asking to join the band, and Maddie said yes. So in May 2022, the group were formed. However, they didn't have a name yet, so they were known as Need a Name Bro. In August 2022, the girls uploaded their cover of Massive by Drake onto SoundCloud, and this cover went viral, which has over 50,000 streams on Spotify, and this is how I found them. And to this day, I'm still a fan of them. Before the girls debuted, they posted TikTok videos, YouTube vlogs to keep their supporters engaged. They even posted demo clips of their debut single, Better Love, before it was fully released as well. 19th of April 2023, the girls released their first debut single, which was Better Love. Better Love has now 307,925 streams, and the song also appeared on this year's Love Island 2. After the release of Better Love, the girls grew a small fan base, including me, and fans decided to make a group chat to help promote them. On the 24th of May 2023, the girls dropped their second single, Not a Lot Left to Say, and this definitely was their most successful release yet. Not a Lot Left to Say has now over 616,000 streams on Spotify, and this is where they were getting even more recognition. On the 25th of May 2023, Twitter user Verona's Films tweeted their Not a Lot Left to Say music video with the caption, "Oh, the girl groups are having a renaissance era. Another UK girl group to fall in love with, y'all, I'm here for it," which gained the girls even more exposure and gained them an even bigger fan base. This led to them getting recognition from Twitter account Popcrave, which was quite controversial coming from the comment section, but it literally led to them to have even more exposure. So sometimes exposure's good because it led to them getting more streams. In June 2023, the girls released their third single, Netflix Better Without You, which is a catchy drum and bass pop song that is the perfect summer anthem. It kind of reminds me of Pink Panther a little bit, especially Maddie's last line where she says, "Don't want to let you in my space, don't know what you're trying to say." I like that part of the song because it sounds very unique and fresh, and I love the soft ending it has to the song because the song's very upbeat and definitely has been in my summer playlist. On the 26th of July 2023, the group finally announced they had a name and dropped their EP with all the songs they released under Need a Name Bro. They also released a sped-up version of Better Love, Not a Lot Left to Say acoustic, which sounded beautiful, and I really love their outfits in the video, and the studio version of their Massive by Drake cover, which sounded perfect. I really love it, and I listen to it like nearly every day. The EP was titled The Need a Name Bro Project, which was the best ending to their first iconic era. To celebrate the end of the Need a Name Bro era, the girls even gave away free Need a Name Bro hats to the fans who had signed up to their online newsletter, and wow, that's such a lovely way to like interact with your fans. Like giving away free merch is so good. And I think it's so important for like artists, especially newer artists like Say Now and other girl groups I've spoken to, interact with their fan base. So their fan base can grow stronger and it be even more beneficial for their careers, because having a fan base will literally make your career more stable, and working on your fan base and putting the effort in having a nice relationship with fans is a very good and smart career move. After the release of the Need a Name Bro project, the girls finally announced their new name, and that was Say Now.
Well, now we've got a name, bro.
Since day one, we've always tried to keep it real.
So we wanted our name to represent that.
We're big believers in speaking truth and putting feelings first.
Like, go tell that person that you love them.
Because you've got one life.
Say how you feel! Don't hesitate, just do it.
Social media can be a pretty scary place.
So we're feeling a bit nervous about sharing our name with you.
But here goes!
We say now!
After announcing the name Say Now, the girls did their first show at D. John's in London. They got to meet fans and played their music. They also played 2 of their unreleased songs at the time, Single and Forever. This was the night Single was announced as their 4th single. Like what I did there, their 4th single, and it's called Single. On the 4th of October 2023, Single was released as their first ever song to be released after the name Say Now. Single is written about when you've just got out of a relationship and realise how life is easier without that person. Also, the song was based from a millennial minion Facebook meme with the lyrics, "Stress is now gone, life is easier," which formed the song title as Single. My favourite part of the song is the ending when the girls start chanting SINGLE, which gets me so excited because the song will be perfect to chant during their own performances. I also really love Amelia's first verse in the song and how smooth her range is. More exciting news from the group is that next year Say Now will be performing at the Mighty Hoopja, if I'm saying that name properly, festival in London, and are also going on tour with the singer Dylan next year during her UK and Ireland tour, and that's so exciting because they're finally getting more exposure from this and they deserve it so much. Something about these girls screams excitement for me, and I'm so excited to see what they can do in the future and what opportunities we'll give them as well. I totally think that everyone should get into these girls because they are so talented. The next girl group I'm going to be talking about is a girl group called Deja Vu. This girl group was really hard to find information about, so bear with me, and I hope you enjoy learning about Deja Vu. Deja Vu are a 4-piece girl group featuring members Ellie, Sophie, Tyrese and Deezer. Originally, the 4 girls were known as being in a 5-piece girl group called Venus. However, their 5th member, Charlie, left the group for unknown reasons. During their Venus days, they already had 2 hit songs that were a sampled version of Where My Girls At by 302 and their 2nd single, Amplifier, in 2022. After the releases of these songs, the group went on a long hiatus and later rebranded into Deja Vu. In August 2023, Deja Vu released their debut single Get Down as the first song to be released to start the new Deja Vu rebrand era. Get Down is an upbeat Y2K/Bratz themed style song with a few Spanish influences as well, since their member Deezer is a Spanish herself. I already love this song because it shows a different style of genre to girl group. I'm in love with Deezer's Spanish verse and Sophie's rap, and of course the chorus. The chorus makes me want to get down and shake my ass at the club. Wow, just made myself cringe. In late October 2023, it was announced that Deja Vu were going to be contestants on The Voice UK. They later auditioned singing the song Unholy by Sam Smith and Kim Petras, and all of the judges turned all of their chairs for them, which is so good for them. I'm so glad that they're getting so much more exposure. They ended up picking Anne-Marie as their mentor, which makes so much sense because girl power. Last thing about Deja Vu is that I really wish them good luck in the future, and I hope they have a long, successful career after The Voice, and I hope they work hard and give us so many albums. And yeah, last thing I like to mention, their member Ellie and Deezer have also got solo songs out on Spotify, and they're actually really, really good. And I think you should check them out as well as Get Down, because their songs are really, really good, and I think they deserve more exposure. Anyways, this is the end of the video now, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you find these brand new British UK girl groups interesting, and I hope you enjoy their songs. So yeah, thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe and like. Okay, bye bye now.